Nintendogs I, and welcome back to episode 50.2 of Turnabout Nintendogs. So, after today's episode, I will be recreating the intro for the series, and I am so excited too, because I have been needing to for a long time. I just gotta find the song I'm using and get the clips, and everything will be a-okay. Sorry, I'm adjusting a little bit because the screen's a little off. Okay, so in this episode, as I have said before, we'll be going around and telling the stories about some of my pets on this version. Some of them are kind of very spoilery. I will try not to spoil a lot of story, but sometimes I can't help it. So it's a fair warning to those who are wanting to watch a Let's Play or play the Ace Attorney games. This will mostly be spoilers for games 1 through 4, possibly 5, I don't know. It'll probably mostly be the trilogy and game 4 though, as those are the games I've played the most. So yeah, warning, this episode will not be spoiler free. I don't know where to start. Oh, by the way, in the background, I'll probably be in the background training Phoenix and maybe Apollo. Probably not Apollo because I don't have to train him yet. With Klavier, I'd be training. So we'll start with Phoenix because he's my main focus right now. So he doesn't really have much of like a backstory outside of the trilogy. Like, you get to know more about how he like grew up and stuff, but that's really about it. There's not much that they tell about his like childhood other than a couple of things, so we're not going to go into that. But we'll start from the events of Turnabout Memories, I believe. Yes, I was right. Where him and Dahlia were kind of together, like even the events pre-Turnabout Memories, so post beginnings, I guess. So Phoenix and Dahlia, they were kind of a thing for a while, and Dahlia's been kind of she's just crazy. I guess you can't say she's crazy, but that's not the right term, but it's the nicest term I can give. Dahlia, she tried to poison him. That's where I'll go with that. Back when they were like dating or whatever. When they first met was, oh my god, what date was it? They said a specific day, I can't remember, and I feel like a terrible person because that date's kind of very important in the Ace Attorney franchise, but it's sometime in August though. I do know that. Phoenix, can you not? That's the day they met, and that's when Dahlia gave him the necklace that he thought would, make them or be cherished forever, I guess, kind of thing. That's what they started dating and whatever. And then a couple months prior to that is when Turnabout Memories occurs, and in Turnabout Memories, Phoenix is the defendant in that case, and he's still in college, and he was accused of murdering someone that he went to school with. Now, most of you know that he didn't actually murder anybody. At the time, he was way too innocent to have done that, but a lot of people thought he was jealous or whatever because of the conversation that him and the victim had prior to his murder and all of that. But in reality, it was Dahlia. And fun fact, Dahlia has a twin sister named Iris, and as revealed in Bridge to the Turnabout, it is said that Iris met up with him more than Dahlia ever did. I think it was about... Well, Iris says that only him and Dahlia met up twice. I don't know how many times between him and Iris it was, but it was only between him and Dahlia for 2 years. Or 2 times. The day they met and the day of Swallow's murder. So after that was the case where he had met Mia and decided that he had already decided post DL6 that he was going to become a lawyer and, you know, maybe someday see his best friend again. And, but knowing that Mia basically saved his life at that point, he was like, yeah, it like completely, settled his decision, or whatever you want to put it. Then he becomes a lawyer and all of that. And, he gets hurt a lot, but, his name is Phoenix, so he's got to rise from the ashes somehow, right? So, yeah. The times he's been hurt was, obviously, pre-Turnabout Memories when he was poisoned, Turnabout Goodbyes, he was tasered by Von Karma, and I'm trying to think. Oh, all throughout JFA, Justice for All, he was whipped by Franziska like a crap ton. Poor guy. I don't know how he managed. In Turnabout, in Trials and Tribulations, he falls off a bridge, gets coffee thrown at him. Game 4, he loses his badge, gets into a hit and run. The fun stuff. 5th game, he gets attacked by Simon Blackwell's bird Taka. And the 6th game, which I haven't played yet, but I've seen some clips, so it's only sprite animations. He gets attacked by Nayuta Sadmadi's beads. I've never come across why he does that, but he's always being attacked by something, and I feel terrible half the time. But he's only has 3 near-death experiences, I guess, so I guess that's a plus, right? So, moving on to Dahlia for a sec. Dahlia, as I've said before, she's, I guess scary is not even, I said scary wasn't even the right word. She's more of a demon. Most people would describe her as one, especially me and a few other people. I mean, I think she's a great character. She's a great villain, but not a great character. Like, everybody feels that way about a lot of characters. Like, I think I have 2 dogs that I have in my games that I think are great villains, just not great characters. I might hate their character, but I love them as a villain, so, I have the character to kind of work around their personality. Because, I might like their personality, how they act or whatever, just not like their character as a whole, or just like them as a villain, as I've said before. Her thing was to she would murder a lot of people and all of that. There's somebody outside my door. I think it's a cat, but I don't know. She's just not like she never like thought straight, I guess, in a way. I'm gonna go see. Hi, I'm recording. Do you need something? Please leave. I'm recording. Bye. Sorry, my sister came in. Anywho, I was gonna get up as he was at my door, but then she opened. Her main way of murdering people, I guess, was poison. Although 2 people, as I've said, 2 people did not die. We won't go into that though, because those are not about the dogs in this series, except for him. I just mentioned his, but there's a dog who's not part of this series, but I do own as a dog. Well, character I own as a dog, that didn't die either. He was presumed dead. He didn't die though. Oh! Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, she did it to really silence people who didn't really go do things in her way. And you know, there was the whole thing, Bridge the Turnabout, the whole scheme that was going on to get the whole Master Korean thing going on with between Morgan's side of the family, the Branch family, which Dahlia happens to be a part of. She did not like her mom at all, and she lived with her dad and all of that, who was a jeweler. She had a fake kidnapping, which was what happened pre-Turnabout beginnings. Yeah. And that's what happened with State versus Falls, which is Turnabout Beginnings. That was Mia's first case. Absolutely one of my favorite cases, but enough about that. If you want to see more about that case, I have streamed it on this channel. Go check it out. Anyway, let's see. After, she has this one quote that says, so it was something like, I live for myself, I die for myself. I thought that was obvious. I don't remember the beginning of it, but that's basically how the quote goes. That's basically saying she just lived because she could. She didn't have any, she really didn't know what to do with her life kind of thing, and so she became the person she is now. Little pun on her name. Hawthorn berries are actually quite poisonous. So, I believe so anyway. I did research on it for a while. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm thinking of the right berry, but yeah, just thought that was a little interesting thing. I'm pretty sure that kind of stuck out to me because of that. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I love Capcom's name puns. So that's, I don't know if there's anything else I could say about Dahlia. Oh, Bridge to the Turnabout, I have also streamed Bridge to the Turnabout on here. You can watch it here too. What else was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, Bridge to the Turnabout, when she was exorcised from Maya's body, Dahlia was going to be the one who would have been channeled by Pearl in Bridge to the Turnabout. However, it wasn't Maya. Firstly, it was Elise who channeled her first to keep Pearl from channeling her. And then after Elise died, Maya then channeled her because she had channeled her sister beforehand, Mia, and asked her what the heck to do because something was going on and she kind of knew about it. So in that case, Iris was the defendant, and most people thought Dahlia in Maya's body was, Iris, because Iris she's got black hair like Maya does, so it's kind of easy to, not be able to tell them apart. So, but after Phoenix realized that it was Dahlia inside Maya's body, Dahlia got kind of angry and was like, oh no, I gotta like go. Not really, but she was kind of forced out of her body, and you could totally tell that she's a little demon because of the way she reacted to it. Again, as I said, I've streamed that case. So, if you want to know more about it or whatever, want to watch it go through with readings by me and my sister, like reading the dialogue or whatever, feel free to go watch it on my channel. This is basically a self-plug at this point to get more people to watch my stuff. Alright, we're done with training him. So, I think those are the two big stories I wanted to tell. I don't know if there's anything I missed, but there's one more I do want to tell. And then we'll just go back to like a regular episode kind of thing. I don't know. Because I still have 15 minutes pretty much, so. Well, there's quite a bit I could tell. Still with like Trucy's story and all of that, which will be fun to tell too, so I'll probably do that. We'll see how long the next one takes me. I hit the cone. And then we'll figure out if I'm gonna tell hers or not. I'm a little all over the place because it's really hard to tell a story that I haven't been able to keep up with, like, and try to keep all the spoilers out is really hard as well. I've been trying my best to keep them out, but I don't know. Stop it, Bubba. Bud, stop. Thanks. God. I'm just gonna finish this walk before I tell the next story. Because it kind of revolves around the 3 dogs I have in the house right now. Francisca has a story, but it's not very long and it's not great. And so I'm not really gonna tell it because it's not really that important to really know her character. No. Sorry, Mercedes. Alright, let's go. Come on. Stop. Come on. Oops. So I hope you guys are having a good week. It's Monday, the day I'm recording this, and I could say so far, I've had a pretty good week. I cannot say anything until Friday's video, but I really have to edit that too, so while this video is rendering, I think I'll work on that. I don't know though. I have a lot of homework to work on too, but I'll do that later in the week when I don't have anything to do. Alrighty. So, the next story revolves around Phoenix, Trucy, and Apollo. So this is mostly spoilers for AA4, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. If you don't mind hearing that, feel free to stick around. I'm gonna go sell some stuff real quick. So these 3 are basically a family in a way. Like, obviously we know that Trucy is Phoenix's adopted daughter, but there is more to it than just that. Apollo and Trucy are half-siblings through their mother. And yeah, that's a story that I don't really want to get like into, like about why, like what happened between their, like, well, I can say Apollo's dad died, and then their mom remarried, I guess. I don't know if she remarried, but I guess got together with somebody else. I don't know. And then they had Trucy. So I guess you could say that. But then after Trucy's dad was murdered, Phoenix, well, I guess he hadn't been murdered yet. He had disappeared. And then Phoenix took him in, and then her dad was murdered under a different name. So yeah, that's basically it. During the game, these two have like a very sibling-like relationship. Oops, that was a bad photo, but they don't even know they're like half siblings at all. Like, they haven't said anything. Like it had been hinted at in Game 4 at the very end of the game that they're half siblings, or at least related in a way. And then but those two don't know it. The player knows it. Phoenix knows it, obviously, but they do not. So I just thought that'd be something interesting to tell you guys. I don't know if I've told you guys that before. I feel like I might have, but I might not have, because I say a lot of things, And it's been, 50 episodes, so I never know what I'm saying anymore. So on to, since I have about 10 minutes, and I've basically told the stories because, I told both stories in one section because I'm impatient. Let's see, who else could I tell the story for? I did go to the pet hotel. I didn't want to go here. Go away, Drew. No one likes you. Just kidding. If your name is Drew, I'm very sorry. I like you. Anyway. I wanted to go here. Trying to think. I'm sorry. I'm very today. I guess I don't, because I don't need that. I don't have enough for that. I'm just trying to think, like, what else is there? Like, what other stories do I have to tell? I was gonna save up for a new interior, but since you guys won't tell me what kind of interior we should get, I'm not gonna save it up. At least not at the moment. Alright, that's enough. I don't know. If there's any other stories you would want to hear, just comment down below. And I will comment a basic summary of it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see, what can we do for these last, 9 minutes of the episode? Oh, I know, I'm gonna go... I was gonna enter Phoenix and Nintendogs Cup this episode, but I'll wait for next episode, because just in case people skip this episode, because of the spoilers, I don't want to, have them miss anything. So I'm just gonna go get Klavier. He has a story too, but again, I'm not comfortable talking about his story, so we're not gonna talk about it. Woohoo! It's big, it's really big game spoilers. That one's really big spoilers that I cannot avoid. So we're just gonna avoid telling his story altogether. Again, if you guys want to hear it, you can PM me at any of my social media sites, and then I'll tell it to you. But I'm not saying it here because this is a public thing, so I don't want people freaking out oh my god, you just told big spoilers, what the flip, dude? Knowing that I had the spoiler warning at the beginning of the episode and everything, what the heck, dudes? Okay. These are my 3 Apollo Justice era pets. I have 3 from the Trilogy era and 3 from the Apollo Justice era, so yeah. The Trilogy era would be Phoenix's era, I guess. The word era is now really weird. I've said it 5 times in the past 5 minutes. Nope, wait, minute and a half. I don't even know. But yeah. That's fun. Sorry, my voice is dying. I haven't talked for so long in a while. I regret everything this episode because I don't usually talk as much. Straight. Oh my god, look at those 2. They're so cute. It's like they know. Sorry. And Trucy's just back there chilling. Oh, I'm gonna actually teach Trucy sneeze because I need to do that today. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't get on yesterday. It was on my other games yesterday. That's a cute photo. Sorry, my voice is dying off so quickly. My water bottle's halfway across the room and I can't go get it right now. I could, but I don't feel like it. Also, for those of you wondering, I made a TikTok account for my Nintendogs. So if you are on TikTok, feel free to follow me. I am under the username Soleil and Friends. So yeah. Okay, let's teach her to sneeze. Sneeze! Turn it up a little bit. Sneeze! Sneeze! Actually, I just got a really cute idea for the intro. The next intro, so yeah. Sneeze! Hopefully it'll work out though. You guys will see it next week. Wait, no, not next week, the week after next week. The week of the 26th. I need to buy more stuff. I am buying more stuff. I know. I said this whole episode was gonna be like story time. I ran out of stores. Because, again, I'm trying to be as spoiler free as possible. Even with me saying, oh, it's not gonna be a spoiler free episode. I wanna try and at least avoid as many. I wanna try to make sure you guys avoid as many big game spoilers as possible. I mean, I did talk about the Game 3 quite a bit, but Game 3 is super hard to stay away from spoilers for, because it is one of fandom's main favorite game. A lot of the fandom likes Game 4 as well, but a lot of people also like Game 1. I don't know, I really need to finish replaying Game 1 because I just finished Turnabout Sisters for the 3rd time. I'm on Turnabout Samurai now, but I barely started. I need to mark that off as done for the 2nd time on my thing. I really need to work with Trucy on obedience trial, but it's really hard to do. So maybe I'll catch her up off camera, just get her a little work, get her a little done with hers off camera. I don't know. No tricks for you yet. Or you. I don't think they'll have any new tricks yet. Yeah, not until 1,000 or something, and they're only at 600. I can't wait, and he's at 900, so. I can't wait till it's just these 3 in the house, because that means we're almost done. Okay, wait, guys, I have to show you something. So, wait. Here's Klavier's honor points, 921. He was the 4th dog we got in this version. No, wait, yeah. Apollo's got 612. And then we go to Trucy's. She's got 730. She was the last dog we got on this version. And Apollo was right before her. I think you can tell who I favor. Oops, my 3D turned on. Sorry, guys. I know this episode's not quite half an hour yet, but it's very close to hitting half an hour, and I'm tired, my voice hurts, and I have nothing else to talk about. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and subscribe if you're new for more content like this. If you watched this episode, thank you, and I really hope I've somehow got you into the series of the Ace Attorney series through either this Let's Play as a whole, or, just from today's episode, I don't know. If you are interested, go check out some Let's Plays online for sure, because nothing on the internet is actually spoiler free. And yeah, if you need a person to watch it from, there's a lot of people who do it. I haven't watched very many myself, but there are commentary lists, Let's Plays, and people who do commentary. It's really up to how you want to how you want to do it. There are people who dub it as well, so if you want to just listen to it, that's okay too. Anyway, thank you for watching. As I said, I will see you all on Friday with the new music video. However, you guys will not see these dogs again until the 29th of May with a brand new intro that's gonna look freaking fantastic. Alright, bye everyone.